Alright, so today's lesson we're going to review multiplying polynomials. It's going to be really important that we know how to do this for what we're going to learn next, so I want to take a day to make sure that we're all really good at this. So, multiplying polynomials. So we'll start with two binomials. So what you do is, I don't know what you called it last year in Algebra 2, but I'm going to show you the method that I do. It's called, some people call it FOIL, some people call it double distribute, distributing, whatever you call it. But what you do is you take the first thing here times the first thing over there. So first, outer, inner, left. So first and first, so negative 2x times 5x, negative 10x squared. Outer, so the 2x and the 4 would be negative 8x. Then we do inner, so 3 and 5x would be 15x. And then the last two, so 3 to 4, gives us 12. Right? So you take the four things you get, and you want to combine any like terms you have. So these two here are my like terms. So I'll have negative 10x squared, 15 minus 8 be 7. So plus 7x because it's a positive, and then 12 is positive, so plus 12. And that's your answer. So double distribute the first term to these two, distribute the second term to those two. Combine your like terms, final answer. Right. So for this one, I'll do 3x times 4x, which is 12x squared. 3x times negative 6 would be negative 18x. Negative 5 times 4x minus 20x. And negative 5 times negative 6, positive 30. Right. Combine like terms, be negative 38x. Bring down the other two. Final answer. So distribute, combine like terms. So in this one, when it's one of these but it has an exponent, what it's really saying, remember exponents tell you how many of that thing you have. So this is really x minus 2 times x minus 2, which is what we just did, right? So we do x squared minus 2x, and then negative 2x plus 4. Combine like terms, minus 4x in the middle, and there's your answer. And then this one we'll have 2 of the 2x plus 3, the exponent. So 4x squared plus 6x, then do the other term, 6x plus 9. 6x plus 6x would be 12x in the middle. There you are. That's how you multiply by two binomials. One other thing we need to remember or review how to do is, if I had a binomial with a trinomial, right? So for this one, same concept, you take the first term here, distribute 3 of them, so we'll have x cubed plus 3x squared minus 5x. Then take the second term here, give it to all 3. We'll have 2x squared plus 6x minus 10. So we have more terms this time, so we'll have more like terms to deal with. So if we look here, we see only x cubed. I've got 2x squares, so add those. 3 plus 2 is 5. I've got 2 x's. Negative 5 plus 6 would be 1. And then this is the only constant. So there's the final answer. That's a binomial and a trinomial. I'll do one more example of that. Let's do 3x minus 2 and 4x squared minus 3x minus 5. Right. So first distribute the first term of the binomial to the three terms of the trinomial. So 12x cubed minus 9x squared minus 15x. Distribute the second term to all three. So negative 8x squared plus 6x plus 10. There we go. Like terms, we got negative 9x squared minus 8x squared be 17x squared. Negative 15x plus 6x would be minus 9x. And then the plus 10 comes down. There we go. So there's a binomial with a trinomial. Just a note, if it's written the other way, like this, where they put the binomial second, you would still do it this way. So take this, just distribute backwards. Always start with the binomial when you're doing that one. So I'm going to let you try some. So I'm going to have you do 2. So let's do 3x minus 5 squared and 2x plus 3x squared plus 5x plus 1. Alright, so pause the video, try it out, come back and see if how you did. So for the ones with the exponent, you just write it 2 times. Do your double distribute, 9x squared minus 15x. Then distribute the other number, negative 15x plus 25. Combine like terms, 9x squared minus 30x plus 25. That's the final answer. For my second problem, I'll take the 2x and distribute it first. So 2x cubed plus 10x squared plus 3. And then I'll take the 3 and distribute that to those. So 3x squared plus 15x plus 3. I forgot my x. This number is very wrong. I don't know what I was doing there. That should be a 2x. Okay. Like terms, we only have 1x cubed. My x squares give me 13x squared. My x's give me 17x. And then my 3 comes down. And there we go. Alright, so that's multiplying polynomials. You need to be good at this for what we're going to learn next. So if you are having trouble with this, make sure you come to office hours so we can get this taken care of, because the next lesson is going to be really hard if you can't do this.